Hey guys, how's it going? Joshua here with I Cut Grass, and it's February the 12th, 2019. It's about 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here in central Indiana. Hey, real quick, if you haven't already, I really hope you would consider subscribing to my page. And if you know somebody that's in the lawn care industry that's relatively new or thinking about getting started, please encourage them to subscribe to the page too. We want to help as many people as possible. Nothing really big here I'm sharing with you guys today. I'm just excited about a pair of gloves that I got in the mail. I don't know if any of you guys use gloves while you're out working, but I thought I would share what I have. And these gloves that I got that came in the mail today they're called Mechanix gloves. Mechanix. That's the brand. You can Google them. But what I really like about these gloves is that they are very form-fitting. One of my biggest pet peeves are gloves that are just really thick and big. And you can't get away from that with winter gloves. I get that. And sometimes with the thick leather gloves that you're going to use if you're out cutting wood or that kind of stuff, you're going to have those. But for lawn mowing, I bought a pair of these about a year ago. And I loved them when I was mowing grass, when I was on my lawnmowers, grabbing the trimmers and all that kind of stuff. So I keep my hands clean. And when I have them on, I can still feel. It's like I can feel what I'm grabbing and everything, if that makes sense. They're form-fitting. These are the fast fit option. They don't have straps or anything like that on here. They're on, and boom, you want them off, you take them off. I'm out mowing, property one, get done, take them off, jump into the truck, fire it up, go off to the next place, get started, got my gloves on again. They're really good gloves. They're about $15, give or take a few dollars a piece. They're not waterproof. So if you're going to be out, if you're considering gloves, you're going to be doing lawn apps, I wouldn't recommend these. But for getting out there and doing some basic landscaping work and lawn mowing, definitely cleanups, they're awesome gloves. They're just enough that, especially when it's warm, I'm not going to be too hot with them. That's another thing, because the majority of the time we're working, it's warmer. And they're not real big. I don't like the gloves that kind of come way down on your forearm. Okay, I don't like that. These are a size medium. I don't have big hands. And some of the other brands that are similar to these, I could wear a large. But again, these are the fast fit option. I bought them online. This specific model that they have are advertised for firearms. But again, I love these. They're outstanding. They're just perfect size, and I can get in and use them. So whatever gloves you guys are using, obviously you always want a pair of gloves in the truck. And I would say too, because if you lose one, if something happens to it, or if it gets wet for whatever reason, who knows what can happen. Having a backup is definitely better than not having anything at all. But make sure you have your protective gear while you guys are out there working. One of the biggest things that I have done in the years that I have worked that I've done wrong, and when I first got started, was not having protective gear. I thought, oh man, my hands are tough. I'm tough. I don't need it. And okay, that's fine. But at the end of the day, I don't want to gouge my hands. And I can't tell you how many times I've been on a zero turn. I'm looking down when I'm mowing, and I come up against a branch on a tree and I can't see because of my hat, or knock myself in the head. And that's happened a few times. Or I'm coming through on a mower in between the gate, and my hand scratches up against it, and that stuff hurts. And I don't want to bleed. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to worry about getting an infection or anything. So some type of protection is definitely good out there. And the Mechanix brand, in my opinion, is a very good glove to have. You're not going to go out with this specific version here. You're not going to go out, and do snow. Well, yeah, I guess you could do snow removal, but your hands would get wet, and they're not going to keep them really warm once they're wet. But again, for lawn care applications, getting out there, mulching, landscaping, these are great gloves. So anyway, hope you got yourself some gloves. If you don't, go ahead and make sure you have some. And another thing to consider too is to have a good set of leather gloves. Give me just a second. I'll show you a pair that I have. So I got these up at Cabela's a couple of weeks ago, and I want to say they're about 50 or 60 bucks. These are big leather gloves, and they're not super bulky compared to a lot of leather gloves, but they do have weight to them. And these gloves also, they're great gloves. They fit real good. Now they're a thicker glove, so if you're handling wood, for example, at a lumber yard, they're good gloves for that. But I'm not going to wear this when I'm out, when it's hot, unless I have to. The Mechanix gloves are where it's at, but I always have a couple of pairs of gloves in the truck, like I said several times in this video, and then even a thicker pair, a more durable pair for something that I might be doing that, there's a good risk of me hurting myself while I'm out working. Anyway, guys, make sure you have protective gear, glasses, gloves, hat, ear protection, those little foam pieces you can put into your ear. You definitely need to have that. And another thing to consider is having a go bag in that truck with you. Put in there a change of pants, socks, shirt, underwear, maybe even a pair of shoes, couple snack bars, and some water that is specifically there in the event that something happens that you have to leave your vehicle, right? Or you get doused down, you don't have time to go home, you can get changed over. It's called a go bag. Some of you probably already have that kind of stuff. Hope this video helps, guys. Have a good day.